But where do you guys say the importance of and the difference of actually being a great salesperson versus being just a really good talker? That's the main question. And then the sideline to that is, if we're trying to hire that salesperson you're talking about, and we're who we are, let's say not that great salesperson, how do you evaluate that and know you're getting somebody who isn't just a great talker who talked you into the job?
Yeah, you want to do your homework. I always start by network. I usually want to try to hire somebody that I've worked with or somebody I know and trust has worked with. Obviously, at our size and scale, it's a lot harder, but in your market, there are probably people in your industry you trust, even other engineers, other companies, customers. Go to some of your best customers and say, who are some of the best salespeople that have sold you products over the years? People that you trust, and again, you're gonna, I think a lot of the trepidation that maybe a lot of people in the room have had, or the false starts around salespeople, is they get these silver-tongued devils that come in and they talk a good game and they don't sell anything, or they sell a pile of broken promises to a client and you're stuck picking them up, right? That's not what you want. We're in the solution sales game, and Paul talked about that earlier. We sell solutions. We're not selling commoditized-based product or service, and I think Pete talked about it earlier. It's problem solution. We're selling outcomes. So someone that's smart enough to understand how to connect the dots, they don't have to do the technology, but understanding how the pieces fit together, or showing the aptitude that after a short period of time they can be with you and understand that. So if they're in that peripheral of technology space and they can talk the game and they understand the Microsoft stack and they understand other applications and different things, that gives you an idea that they have those kind of technical aptitudes. But always get 3, 4, 5 references. Obviously, we go to what I talked about, of really making an outsized investment in someone. They've got to be that killer rock star that you can't be wrong on, right? It's got to be someone that tells you no 5 times before finally you get them with a little piece of equity, or they just get a new boss they don't like, or you're just waiting the time game out where your timing is at the right spot. But you want to make sure you're right, and usually by going to your customers, who are the best technology salespeople you've dealt with? Let me talk to them.
We just fired a talker last week, and it was just consistent false promises after false promises. Everything's going to close, and nothing closes time and time again. The best reference I would give you is the book, The Challenger Sale. And in the Challenger Sale book, they describe a couple different personalities, and one of them is the challenger. But I would look through that. There's the relationship, there's the challenger, there's a couple different profiles in there, and what those profiles will get you in terms of outcomes. Obviously, they're pitching the challenger, but it's good to just understand that profile of what that person looks like.
How big is your business?
It's about $5 million in revenue, but really inside there, an owner sells, and I do sales in there too. But we have good process, but I think we found over the last several years that it took a lot of work to become actual real salesmen and not just good talkers.
I think at your size, you have an ability to stand out versus your competition in your marketplace. At $5 million, you're legitimate. My recommendation would be to have a salesperson whose goal is to bring people into the office for a meeting with the ownership. And then the 3 of you, the 4 of you are meeting with the client, and you're not wasting your time driving to and from, you're not wasting your time on the proposal. The outside rep is really a telemarketer setting the appointment with a market qualified lead right in front of you. You confirm everything the sales reps talked about, and then the close is as easy as can be. So is there any reason that we can't get the paperwork out of the way today if you're looking for us to start your help desk or your cybersecurity on August 15th? Yes, no, boom. So I would manage them to the number of people they bring into the office to meet you is one thing. 2 thing is, if you're worried about them stringing you along, and you look in the CRM and you look at their top 5 accounts and you don't know where they are in the sales cycle, and they keep telling you it's next month, it's next quarter, bring them into an office, close the door, pull up the account in the CRM, call them from your cell phone, say, hey, it's Pete. I'm really excited you're working with Paul. He says that you're going to be our new favorite client. There's a pause. Oh, I'm sorry, I probably jumped the gun a little bit. Maybe Paul didn't actually get that far. I just want to introduce myself. If you ever have any questions down the road, please call me. Here's my cell phone. And have them listen to you call their top 5 prospects. And you'll know right away. Real knows real.
Yeah.
But you're trying to find that leader that's going to lead this sales function that may get a piece of the company, you want someone that everybody knows. It's connected. You're going to say, oh, you'll never get that person. That person is known in your market as a leader in whatever technology. It could be an Oracle sales rep. It could be somebody that's selling anything, but around technology. But you're going to say, wow, that person is the real deal. And it's just getting them at the right time. A lot of times they want a lifestyle change. They want to come into a smaller company, make a difference. They may have gotten to a company that they have bosses above them they don't like anymore. But whatever that reason is, if you built a good business and you guys can deliver, and there's an opportunity for one of these people to come in and get a piece of equity. They should have a big network of clients and people that trust them, vendors that will bring them deals. So it should happen very, very quickly. They should be able to, in the interview process, talk about what they can bring to you.